Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on BBAI stock just several days ago on July 25th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $7.64 at pre-market hours and at $7.8 at regular hours. And one of my main assumptions was that potentially we have to complete the ABC correction to the downside, and potentially we might land somewhere around $6 mark. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of BBAI. We were somewhere at this point, and since I made my previous video, this asset lost about 17.5% of its value, and it is moving towards my goal of about $6 mark. And as you can see, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, today is August the 1st, and this means I removed some tiers that are not, in line with my vision of the Discord members team. And you can see that for now you can join my Patreon for $50 or $150 price. And the most popular one is this one, because a lot of people want to know much more and want to learn from the person who has an experience in these trades. And let me give you a sneak peek on the actions that happen on a consistent basis in my Discord group. Here is the recap of week of July the 7th, July 13th. This week, for the first time, I prepared a short list of 6 tickers that, in my opinion, were at very interesting points in their movement, making it easy to enter profitable short trades. It was published on July the 10th. Over the next 2 days, 5 out of the 6 tickers lost between 4% and 16% of their value, offering strong potential profits. Only one ticker continued to move sideways. You can see the ticker list and the original post in the picture. Here you can see the tickers itself. Additionally, a broader list of more than 20 tickers of interest for potential trading was also published. As usual, I answered many questions from my students and provided a detailed analysis on the following ticker symbols: BAX, AEO, FI, XYZ, CGC, MSTR, and PLTR. So guys, at least for now you know what to expect for this price, and definitely if you want to know more, feel free to join my Patreon. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up. So, and let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the general sentiment for BBAI stock. And if you type in Google search bar BBAI stock and switch to news tab folder, you will find several recent news. And one news grabs my attention. This one: should you buy BigBear.ai stock before August 11? And guys, August 11 is the date where they will publish their earnings report, and the results of the estimations are not so impressive, I would say, because previously, let me show you their previous earnings report. They had an estimations of negative $0.057 per share of earnings, and for now they expect 0.063 negative earnings per share. And the revenue, they expect about $40.5 million, but previously they had about $34.76 million. So their effectiveness might not be so impressive, and this is, in my opinion, quite negative sign. On top of that, let me show you this article in details. Let me first of all quote you the key bullet points. BigBear.ai's stock has rallied significantly since its last earnings report. Its growth has been in single digits, but investors remain optimistic about its deals and collaborations. The company's bottom line remains deeply in red. And guys, in general, this article explains that despite the previous earnings report that were not so successful, the price of this stock went up, and it gained about 177% to its value at this highest point. But for now it is in consolidation phase. And if you take a look again at this article, you can see that right after its previous earnings report, right after, I would say, within next couple of weeks, this asset didn't have any substantial movements to the upside. On top of that, let me show you this. So, the market might be looking for more signs of progress. Although there is an excitement that BigBear.ai can be the next big growth story in AI, investors may be getting a bit nervous with the lack of improvement in the company's financials. Not only has there been just modest growth for business at a time when demand for AI-related solutions should be strong, but its losses are also large, and it's not clear if there is a path to profitability anytime soon. And definitely, guys, this is very important questions that need to be at least clarified. And the conclusion is following. If you want to invest in this asset, you have to tolerate a lot of risks, because in general, from the technical standpoint and from the fundamental standpoint as well, this asset might not be so impressive. But at the same time, guys, if you zoom out to a daily time frame, you can see that this price action is pretty similar to the price action of PLTR. The stock that also had some kind of death valley for at least a couple of years, and only after that they improved their financials, and their price went up by more than 700%. That is why potentially BBAI might also be quite similar choice, especially if you take a look at this volume that supports extremely high price actions for the last several months. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So, guys, let's zoom into hourly time frame, and let me show you this movement in details again. As you can see, if my assumption is correct, from this bottom, it formed first wave, second wave. This might be the third wave. For now, this is the contender of the fourth wave, but if the C wave breaks the $6 mark, in this case it will be lowest point, and potentially the bottom, let me show you like this, the bottom of the fourth wave will be somewhere lower, and then we will have to see this movement to the upside. By the way, as you can see, we already in the pre-market trading session, and it is down by let's say 0.5%, and this means it is moving towards my goal, my price target for the short-term perspective. And that is why, guys, be cautious with your long position of BBAI. And let me explain you what should you do if you want to enter the position. First of all, wait for more confirmation. Definitely $6 mark might be a very good level from which this asset might have at least a bounce. And if you want to catch this bounce, well, you have this option, but you have to keep in mind that it can go lower, and you have to put your stop loss slightly below this previous bottom, slightly below $6. I believe at around $5.9 will be sufficient, but it is still extremely risky. How to remove the risks from the table? You have to wait when this asset will form this type of pattern, when it forms higher highs and higher lows for the first time. Then, on a breakout of this previous top, at this very point, you have a decent chance to enter your long position, because your stop loss in this case will be again its previous swing low, and it will not be so sufficient, but we have, in this case, we already will have some chances to hit higher targets. So the downside potential for this imaginary trade might be up to 7.5%, but the upside potential in this case will be the previous top, and it can be up to 34, almost 35%. This means more than 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio might be quite lucrative, but in general, this asset is still very risky because of its fundamentals. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.